Partisan Fontaine decided to put his pen skills to use, but this time it was for a personal reason. Let me be the first to say, the feedback that people are giving about his response to Megan's song Cobra is quite interesting. I know y'all not gonna like what I gotta say, but you know me, I'ma say it anyway! First things first, if a woman call you a real man, you probably need to reevaluate what you're doing, because I'm sure whatever it is to benefit her. And that's coming from a woman. I genuinely don't think women understand how manipulative it is when you're saying things like, I should go forth and say whatever I want about this man's character, and people are going to believe me. However, he should not come back and challenge what I said, because I'm a woman. My narrative needs to stick, because he doesn't need to respond to me. He should just take it, because that's what a real man would do. And what you're doing is abusive. Not only are you stifling him, you're controlling the ability to tarnish and ruin his reputation off of your words, making yourself a perpetual victim. And every day it's starting to make more and more sense why you guys are so desperate to get the podcast removed from the men. Because it's not the fact that they're actually spewing harmful rhetoric, it's the fact that you actually have someone who can combat your narrative. But the irony in that is, the reason why podcast men exist is because of women like that. Women who can get online and say whatever they want and know that no one will attempt to challenge them because of whoever they are. It's quite contradictory to want a man who's going to stand on business and actually know how to speak up for himself, but at the same time, unless it comes to you, he shouldn't be able to do that. Outspoken men really scare a lot of you women because of the fact that in his discreetness lies your safety for people to know who you actually are.
Perfect.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Man, she made a lot of key points right there. First, I want to start off with the one that has always been in the back of my mind for the longest. This is one of the main reasons why they hate channels like mine, y'all, and other red pill content creators, passport bros, whatever you want to call it. Any kind of male influence content, they hate it. And this is one of the main reasons why. I keep trying to tell y'all this, man. The more you know and understand how women try to manipulate you and get you to do things that they want you to do, the less power that they have and the less men that they can fool. I said this a long time ago, man. Nowadays it seems like women gauge how good a man is based on how much she can get away with. The more she can manipulate you, the more she can get away with, the more you tolerate, the more she sees you as a viable candidate, because she wants to be able to do whatever the hell she wants while you still are supposed to do all your masculine duties. And the moment you don't, she's gonna find somebody else that will. And that's one of the unfortunate realities when we're living in this social media time, where you got so many men that are promising her the world that she thinks she can move like this. And this is why so many women are single now, and it's starting to grow more and more, because men are starting to wake up and notice these things, and they're not going to put up with it or tolerate it. And part of that is because of channels like mine, man. And I'm going to continue exposing this bullshit, because it's very rare that you see women like her holding other women accountable for it. And y'all see these kind of women get called pygmies, and they get attacked just as much, if not more, than men do. So, man, shout out to Paradise Paris, man. I believe she has a TikTok as well, man. So y'all should definitely check her out. Paradise Paris. All right, let's keep it moving.
A lot of guys, you know, they brag about, well, my woman's only been with 2 or 3 men, right? And then I have to inform them, do you know that those 2 or 3 men were said so there were 2 before you that were tracing their penis inside her vagina. Literally, you came after 2 penises, sir.
Right.
Even if it's just 2. I had 2, 3. My woman only had 2, 3 men. Well, those 2, 3 men.
all up in the face, in the ear,
in the hair,
all of that.
skeeting in her eye.
Right, it's still
you know what I
DNA
mean?
left in the scalp.
Banging from all sides, picking her up.
All of the above.
Woke up first thing in the morning, oh, put it in her mouth. So it doesn't matter if it was 2 or 3, sir. You are still not the first.
That was pathetic.
And this is another example of a real man would accept my high body count type of shit.
She belongs to the streets.
Bro, I gotta laugh at this shit, man, because it just really, like, it tickles me that this woman really thinks that you're gonna shame men into accepting a woman that has 10 times more bodies than a woman who only has 2 or 3. If you were to take 100 men and put them in a room and ask them, who would you prefer to take seriously, a woman that has 20 to 30 bodies or a woman that has 2 to 3? Most men are going to choose the woman that has 2 or 3.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Women really need to quit trying to shame men into accepting women with high body counts. And honestly, the more y'all argue this point, the more y'all come off like y'all want to be 304s. Like, it's really, really sad, man. Like, it's really sad. I never seen a generation of women that fight so hard to be 304s. Like, that shit blows my mind. Let's keep it moving, man.
Men don't have a say in women's sex life.
Do you think the sexual empowerment of women in any way contributes to their own objectification?
No.
Does the fact that porn and OnlyFans exist prove that women are okay being objectified as long as they're getting paid?
No. It means that we can use our body the way that we want to without men's control.
Do you consider sex work to be real work?
Yes. Yes. And if you don't, you suck.
Why are women more accepting of women who can sell sex, but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Because it's empowering to be able to do what you want with your body when you want to be able to do it.
But isn't that like shaming your own customers?
No.
Well, how can you be a victim of your own product?
Because it's my fucking body.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
This woman right here on the left, she needs therapy. Seriously, man. Like, I've never seen a need to be right, like, so strong.
It's over 9,000!
My goodness, man. She is definitely the type of woman that is going to manipulate the hell out of you. Let's keep it moving, man.
Aggressive, so you just want me to be submissive.
Well, no, because you're trying to act like you're being calm, cool, and mature.
I am.
But you're being passive-aggressive with it, which is not mature, but you're disguising like that because your tone is nice and cool. That's the shit that fucking drives me off the wall.
No, what drives you up the wall is that he's not giving you that emotional reaction that you want, so you can give so that way you can get that confirmation that you're right, when in reality you're probably wrong, whatever it is y'all was arguing about in the first place. And he's probably being cool about it because, well, for one, I mean, he's smart. You know, he understands he's arguing with a woman. So, you know, you're going to be the emotional one, and it showed. And two, whatever the hell y'all arguing it about, it wouldn't surprise me if it probably wasn't even that serious. It's probably another reason why he really wasn't tripping like that either. But guys, in the future, man, you ever get into it with a woman, man, always handle it like that, man. Stay on your square. Don't ever get too high or too low, man. Real talk, because that does drive them crazy. Because what they really want is that emotional reaction, so that way they can alleviate accountability off of themselves, and then all of a sudden the argument is about you raising your voice and getting upset instead of what the original argument was about in the first place. Another form of manipulation. But let's keep it moving.
But
If you know I get my nails done every 2 weeks and I'm down this week and I'm like, damn, I really wish I had my nails done.
Well, that means you don't have your priorities in check. That means you don't need your nails done this week.
That's
that means
true.
You can't handle it.
That's true. But that's the thing. I always get my nails done. I don't need you to. It's just that
now you
it
just
is
gonna
what
be
it
without.
is. And that's true.
There's needs
but
and
that
there's
also
wants.
means you're just not someone I can look towards to be like, okay.
Over nails? Y'all can't even wipe your asses with these nails.
I
This
can't
shit
though.
ain't that important. What the fuck?
I've been saying the same thing. I've been saying the same thing for the longest. Yo! Oh! Hey, man. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm weak right now because I've been saying the same thing. Like, bruh, how do y'all wipe y'all ass with them shits? And judging from the look of that clip, she down this week too, because I noticed she ain't got them nails done. Hey, play this clip back, man. Y'all gonna notice she ain't got her nails done, something like that. That's probably why she mentioned that shit. Hey, bro, she was throwing you an alley-oop to try to get her nails done.
Bruh.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Let's keep it moving. Oh my God.
Women are not emotionally intelligent, and when a woman says that she wants emotional intelligence from a man, what she really means is that she wants a man to be able to change his behavior to make sure that she isn't the one being out of control with her emotions because she's not able to control them herself. It means that the men in their lives have to behave a certain way to essentially make her behave correctly because she doesn't know how to control her own self and her own emotions, and she's not emotionally aware of things that are going on around her. Most women that scream emotional intelligence don't even know what it means. It means being in control of your emotions and using logic around situations and adapting to different environments, which women cannot do, myself included. When a woman says that she wants a man to be emotionally intelligent, it means that he has to just know everything that she's feeling 24/7, 7 days a week. And it gives her the ability to deflect accountability and shift blame as to why he doesn't just know. Women think that just because they're emotional, it means that they're emotionally intelligent. But the reality is that women use their emotions as an excuse for poor behavior, or they use their emotions to shift blame to the men in their lives for not being emotionally intelligent, when really men are more emotionally intelligent than women, and women don't want to accept that or believe that, so it's easier to just blame men instead. Okay, bye.
How many times have I told y'all when women say they want a man that's an emotionally intelligent, it's a bunch of bullshit? And she just explained why. Because when I think of the term emotionally intelligent, I think about a person who is in control of their emotions and they don't let it cloud their judgment. And let's be honest, guys, that's typically more of a male trait, in terms of a strength, because we tend to use logic more than our emotions. Now, unless you were raised by a single mother, you might have a tendency to dip into your emotions a little bit more than your logic. But for the most part, when it comes to men, we use logic. So to sit over here and say, oh, I want a man that's emotionally intelligent. No, you don't. What you really want is a man who pretty much puts your emotions before his. And the only time you want him to be forthcoming about his emotions is when it's beneficial to you, or it doesn't involve holding you accountable in any shape or form.
Perfect.
And yeah, I agree with her. It's just another way to shift blame and put things back on men, so that way they can act out emotionally, only to turn around and blame things on you when you don't handle their emotions the way they need to be handled, or you don't want to deal with it at all. And then they'll say you're not emotionally intelligent. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But this is the manipulation tactics that they use, man. So let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Neo Trap Volume 1. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.